let's see if this works. Skip. Alright. I think this will work this time, hopefully. Let's see here. Make an adjustment. There we go. Alright. So we're working on Warhammer Quest. Very quickly, I don't know how many live events we're going to do. I'm sorry about that last video, but the camera that we got sent for a temp doesn't work very well, doesn't stream very well when you try to stream something. So we got to send that back too. So it's going to be a couple of weeks before we get our camera back. So we're going to have to do with this. So I don't know how much we can really do with our camera. Hold on here, let me just make a couple adjustments. There we go. So we're gonna make a few adjustments and we'll figure things out a bit, but we'll get through this, and that's about it. Now, so far, I've put together a few things, just trying to get going with this. And this, I'll tell you, is a heck of a job. Let me just, okay, there we go. So I put together, yeah, this camera's not going to do it either. Alright, there we go. So we put together one of the saucers. Just started putting the elf together. Let me see if I can get this camera to do something at least. Holy cow. This is about... Okay. Let me see how that looks. Do I have hand? Yeah, okay. Autofocus. So if I put my hand here, it should focus in. And there we go. So when my hand comes in, we shouldn't... Alright. Yeah, it's going to be a tough couple weeks. I'm going to have to tape a lot of stuff. We're not going to be doing too much live stuff. We'll do some live giveaways and stuff like that. But, and of course we have our big announcement whether we'll be staying with the Dice Tower or not. And, who our sponsor will be. Let me just move this out of the way, move this in front of this, there we go. There we go. So there we go. So I'm going to start putting together some of these guys and just kind of show you guys how this guy's only 3 pieces. He's pretty easy. This was pretty easy, but some of these things are a little complicated. Like this is the dwarf right here. So we're going to mess around with him a bit. And I'll show you how this all pans out and how we put things together. First thing I like to do is just cut everything out first. And again, forgive me for the camera. Hopefully ours will be back soon. This is my backup webcam. And even though it's not great, it'll do the job for at least a couple of weeks. I wish the other one that he sent worked because it was actually pretty nice, but as you saw, we had all kinds of problems in the last video with it. And I thought maybe it was just a driver issue, so I downloaded a new driver, but when I went to stream, we had the same problems I've been having trying to get it going. But hey, you know, Sean really tried and did a lot for us, so I can't complain about anything. He's been a saint to us. And that is how that goes. So I like to cut all the pieces out and just kind of put it together from there. And that's pretty much what I do. Dennis, Ricky, Dutch, Charles, Lori, how are you? Don, good to see you. I'm glad everybody's doing well. And again, we got a lot going on this week. Saturday and Sunday, I will be nowhere to be found, but you will have some updates. I think I'm going to try to tape a few things just to mix in there with some of the WrestleMania coverage that you guys will get. And while I'm doing this, to make this kind of entertaining, this is a good time to ask me any questions that you guys may have on your mind. It doesn't matter what it is, I will answer it to the best of my ability, or at worst, I'll plead the fifth. God, I sound like Andy now. Huh, Tim? We plan on playing Doom again, but we're going to have to try to be a little more creative. Ronald, how are you? Alright. And Miss Kabuki, how are you? We've added a few pictures to the wall, so that's good. Hopefully this thing is still going. Well, we're trying to get this ready so we can paint it up. We've got a lot of things coming up. Next week, I will be painting Rune Wars, and we'll be doing that painting by numbers. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to do a lot of things painting by numbers for a while until we get the camera back. But when we do, we'll be firing on all cylinders. We'll fit some live paintings in there as well. And we'll get things. We'll get there. Goldberg or Brock Lesnar? Who you got? I got Brock. The human suplex machine. So, Rob, who will win? Goldberg or Brock? I'll answer that. Brock. They made him job too many times. I don't think that I'm going to get swerved here. I better not get swerved. I'm looking forward to the Hall of Fame. We're going to NXT. We're going to WrestleCon. We're going to a WrestleMania breakfast. We're going to Access. So this is going to be fun. Hi, Rob. First time catching one of your live shows. Deke, I'm sorry for the quality. Our camera had to get sent out. Usually we do things a lot better. So I hope you don't judge us too much on this one. But we're putting together a Warhammer Quest. And I just have to say, this will be fun. NXT should be great. No, I don't think it'll be great. I think it'll be glorious. I have that on my phone. Hold on. I will geek out on you guys just for a second. Hold on. Wait for it. Music. Okay, I don't want to play that. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can do it. This should play every time I start a stream. There you go. Nothing like a little Bobby Roode to start off the whole thing. Now, hopefully I won't get copyrighted on that. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see here. Okay, so we got this all cut out, and usually I'll try to follow these instructions, which usually are pretty good, but this is a little complicated here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the main body here, and then we've got this device here, and we just want to make sure that everything fits in where it should be. Doesn't look like it should go there that much, but they're saying, according to the way this goes, it's supposed to go in like that. All right, I can buy that. How's that? So go there. And let's do it up. And we're going to throw a little glue there. And let's glue this up here. Have you tried Warhammer Quest video game on Xbox One? I don't know if it's on the PS4. Well, Mr. Board Game Renegade, if you had checked out our OM Gaming channel, you will see a whole bunch of Warhammer Quest stuff. And you will actually enjoy some of our adventures that we've gone on. Those of us that have seen, that have hung in there with Janice's little channel, which I usually star on from time to time. Alright, so now we're going to put a little glue here. I know this is a little foggy. Can't help, unfortunately, due to the camera just really playing havoc with a lot of stuff. And I'm going off a webcam. And I just wanted to get a little content up until... Alright, so... there we go. So we put the cover on there. So far, for our little dwarf here. We got his backpack on, and we got that. Masked Coyote, always good to see you. Lord Dragon. So who's the craziest wrestler of all time? Crazy? I have to say Abdul the Butcher. Alright, so let's look at this. Okay, the next thing that we want to look at is how his head goes on. His head goes on pretty quickly. So that gives us a pretty good look at how that goes on. The best thing about GW models is not only are they so detailed, but the thing that maybe some people are turned away by it for is that it takes you a little while to put this stuff together, but when you put it together, you really get yourself a high quality miniature here, which is just absolutely top of the line. Will you be streaming any gaming tonight, Rob? No. Tomorrow we may try to do something. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to do something. My bets are that Dice Tower is bye-bye. Jeez, I don't even know all the reviewers they are adding, but it seems like Z and Sam are getting pushed aside. Rob, have you looked at Rumble Slam from TT Combat Games? No, I haven't, Puma. I definitely will check that out. Awesome, I will subscribe. I've just been out of the loop for a while. Yeah, I know you said you had some things going on, and I hope everything's all right. I think I wrote you a few times. We've been... the dogs are here. Will you be streaming any games tonight? Tomorrow, Janice and I plan on doing something, especially since I'm going to be gone most of the weekend. And then the rest of the weekend, you guys will have some tape things, and mixed in will be updates from Wrestle Weekend here in Orlando, Florida. All right, how much are we going to drink today? All right, so let's see. We're missing a foot here. Where's his foot? Did I cut his foot off? I think so. Oh, here it is. Well, that's the weirdest foot I ever saw. It's a gear. That's kind of cool. And it's got a little peg in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to just add a little glue there. And then we're just going to put that peg leg in there. There we go. All right. Whoa. Come on, fella. Stand up. Stand up. Not yet, huh? Need something to weigh him a little forward a bit. That's all right. That big backpack is weighing him down a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. We've got... how does this all go? These things aren't the greatest. Alright, so essentially his arm comes over like this. Alright, so we're gonna glue that arm in there. There we go.
Did he mention what he's doing regarding the Dice Tower? Did not get a notification regarding the new stream. I'm sorry. I had to cancel the old stream because it's all messed up. Because the new camera not the new camera, we got a loaner camera, but the loaner camera does not work with any of the software I have, and it was freaking out. Maybe I'll try it again, but I thought I had it, but as you know, things happen. That's all. And let's see, what match are you looking out the most for WrestleMania? For me, it's Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm kind of surprised. I was disappointed. I was really looking forward to the women's four-way match, but I was really pretty disappointed with last night's match. So it was pretty disappointing. Did you mention what he's doing regarding the Dice Tower? No, I did not. If you look, there's a live stream on Monday. I will be making a major announcement as to the future of this channel and which direction we're going. News about Dice Tower is coming in April. That is correct, Spud Kitty. It will be on April 3rd, 6 o'clock. We will announce our sponsor. We will announce our future intentions, what cons we'll be going to, how the channel will be heading in a different direction, or what direction, or if the same direction. We will be pretty much spelling out everything and being very open about everything and why, what, and how we did everything. There'll be nothing hidden. You will have everything from my viewpoint. Now, what everybody else's viewpoint is, well, that's up to them. They can determine or say what they like. But for me, I'm somebody that likes to shoot straight, and guys, I think you know by now, I'm pretty much the type of guy that'll call it the way you see it. All right, hold on here. This doesn't look like it is. Makes much sense. All right, hold on. You can go, oops. You can either do that. Oh, it gives you options. You can choose. All right, yeah. All right, I like that. Yeah, because I don't like when they have blunderbuss buses in the. I mean, it looks cool, but I like just an old-fashioned dwarf with an axe. Rob, I like your videos. You are awesome. Well, King DM, thank you very much. Rob, did you like Sting? He was my favorite back in the day. I thought he was good, the old Sting from the 80s. No, that will be next. Okay, thanks, guys. Hello, Rob and chat. Hey, Leland, how are you? Janice was writing out a whole bunch of addresses to send everything out today. She got everything out that needed to get out. Hopefully no changes to the Patreon. No, there will be no changes as far as that's concerned. But whatever you choose, you have my blessing. Thank you, Dutch. I admire your honesty and straightforward communication with your viewers. Yeah, we have a very special group that comes here. Everybody that joins is more than welcome to be here. We really try to build something special here. Some place, I call it a safe haven, but maybe that's not the best way to put it. Maybe it's just, well, basically. What's that?
It's something homey.
It's something homey, says the queen of all reality. So there you go. If she says it, then there you go.
It's like
Yeah, pretty much. Someplace comfortable you can hang out for a while. That's why I like doing the live stuff more than the tape stuff. But when you start getting Pearl Harbored like we did during a lot of the live stuff, people trying to make a name for themselves, well, guess what? Just when you think you got all the answers, I changed the questions. That was WCW or WWF at the height of its popularity. I did not care for WCW. We watched it. As a matter of fact, the Queen watched it with me. We would watch both, but we were more WWF guys. Now As I've gotten older, I also used to watch the NWA, and before they changed it to World Championship Wrestling, before the whole Bischoff thing, and when they broke up the Horsemen and all that, I would watch the beginnings of WCW, or it was called World Championship Wrestling back then, and I liked it a lot better. They actually make it where you can have two different types of guy, but I decided to go with this guy because he's just kind of a traditional dwarf. There you go. Yes, Roddy Piper was great. I'll never forget seeing him and going to the first WrestleMania, because I was a Northeast boy, so I went up and we saw the first WrestleMania. I went to the 6th, and this will be my last. So I'm kind of excited about it. I'm taking a friend of mine, Justin, not my Justin, but he's almost my Justin because I look out for him in the same way. In some ways, not as much. But I'm really excited about it. Being my age, probably the next time it comes around in another 10 years, I'll be in my mid-60s. And I just don't think I'll be going to WrestleMania at that age, let alone being able to walk. But I'm gonna enjoy the last one, and I'm gonna really enjoy it. It's not that I won't watch it anymore. It's a once in a lifetime chance to really go and experience everything, the whole weekend, the access, and all that really cool stuff. I watched the NWA as a kid. Magnum TA, I loved him. Dusty Rhodes, I loved him. Flair, I'm going to get a picture of me and Flair. I'm going to see if he can make something for the channel. If he could just cut a promo for the channel. That'll be a lot to ask him, but hey, money has a way of doing all kinds of. Midnight Express was great. Roller Warriors. Don't forget Arn and Tully. Arn Anderson was one of my favorite of all time. WWF had more iconic fights. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, yeah. Screwjob in Montreal. Mankind Undertaker, that was insane. Piper was great in They Live, plus they had awesome fight scenes in the back alley. Yeah, that 3-hour fight scene. I don't think I'll ever forget that. It was half the movie. But that... Okay. Here, can you sit here and just talk?
No.
All right. No, it's not right.
No.
Okay. Guys, I'll be right back.
Vic.
Hold on, guys.
No. No. Stop it. Stop it.
All right. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Is Abby out here?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, hi, Robbie. Hi. My arm's in the way. How weird my arm is. Check it out. I'm scheduling my state test. I'm gonna copy, just show you guys.
Tell them what you've been doing.
Look at it.
Come on.
have to cover this because I don't want people taking my state test for me.
Victoria's talking to them.
Wait. Wait.
Shh, shh.
Victoria's talking to them.
All you can see is my hands. They can't hear you?
No, I'm just typing in the chat.
Oh.
You done?
Yep.
Bye. Any spooky streams planned? Maybe. It depends.
Any what?
I gotta study.
Any spooky streams? All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Our sprinkler system went down, and down here you have to have a sprinkler system. So definitely, the guy was supposed to be here at what time was he supposed to be here?
Between
4?
4:30 and 5:30.
Oh, I thought he was supposed to be here at 4. So I figured, okay, he probably got tied up and he's not going to come. So I started the stream. Sure enough, you start the stream, guess what? See, that's the way I got to do things. Make sure people come, I'll just start a stream. Ugh. Boy, this is a train wreck of a video. But, okay, now what we're doing, it's going to take them a while for a bit to get that going. I'll tell you, those dogs, though, they are like extreme watchdogs. You come to the door, they'll lick you to death eventually, if they know you're safe. But if you just come to that door, boy, it's as you heard, it sounds like wow, look at this guy. This is some Black Ark Fleet Master. Oh, this guy would be cool in that game that we have. So we're going to put the Black Ark Fleet Master together. Rob, what kind of clippers are you using? I got these at Hobby Lobby this week. I usually have a pair of GW ones, but they were getting kind of dull after a few years of work. So I went out and bought a new pair for their hobby ones. Dogs killed my hearing. What'd you say, Felipe? Well, I'll tell you, if you were alone here at night and some stranger came knocked on your door, you wouldn't mind losing your hearing. Because normally the UPS guy, if he comes to the house, what does he do? Throw the packages? He throws the packages now and runs because he hears those beasts. All right, so this just a really nice job here fitting things in. Boom, just like that. So as you see, we're trying to fit that together. Uh-oh, more old man gluing. Boy, Nathaniel, you're getting funnier. Dogs, I'm going to show you a picture of Nathaniel when you see him. Nathaniel's a great guy. As a matter of fact, he's one of the few. You've been here since the very beginning, pretty much. Just about. So, I know everybody's got about 1,000 questions about some of the things that are going on. So I'm gonna let you guys ask them, and I'll do my best to answer them. I know there's like mass confusion over everything, but I just want to assure you that we will get things to where we need to. Alright, this doesn't make sense. How's this guy? Oh, he's got a peg leg. Well, that's actually pretty cool. And that fits in there. Wow, that fits in there real nice. Boy, their molding is amazing. It really is. I remember the last encounter with unassembled minis. I buy my clippers at Walmart, cheaper than Hobby Lobby. I find most of the GW tools are overpriced. Rob, do you have Necrons? Yes, I do. And we will be doing a whole thing about Necrons. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of teaming this up
until we get our camera back, because I have some really great things planned for our game shop, games workshop weekly. And like I said, I don't want to overrun the channel with it, but I think you guys will really enjoy some of the ideas that I have and some of the things that we're going to go forward with. Could you tell us about the guy you are helping this month? First of all, the gentleman, matter of fact, I got it was a letter from his wife. And he had had a massive stroke. And a stroke or a heart attack, I'm not too sure, but he's out of work. Been out of work for 6 months. He loves the show and everything like that, and they heard he's been losing kind of hope and hasn't been doing very well in rehab. So we're going to pay their mortgage for that they're backed up on, so that's what we're going to do with the patron this month. Also, which reminds me, Tam, when you get a chance, you got to find some more of that formula. I got a message from the guy. He's almost out. And if you can find some for us, so we can send some for that baby. So she's starting to put on a little weight. And we want to send her another month's worth of formula. So there you go. So those are the two people I really plan on helping. And then, of course, we have all our normal patron stuff that we're going to be doing. We're doing our normal Just Be a Subscriber giveaway Tuesday. And we are actually going to be getting some help with that from our new sponsor. So I think you guys will be excited about that. Because you will personally get to see what we have planned, and we do have a lot of really neat things planned that I think, oh my god, dog, that is really going to change the way we're doing a lot of things. Okay, so that goes in there like that. Wow, that's pretty amazing. I respect that you are waiting to announce things, so I will wait. I hope the patron's going to keep going on because I like helping you. Well, it's not so much that you help me, it's you're helping me help other people, because that's what this really has become. And the way I'm thinking is the sponsor that wants to sponsor us sees that we help and wants to help us and help us even more. So we've made arrangements that whoever I chose, of course, was going to make sure that they helped us with the patron giveaway, which means number one, you guys are going to get some of the best stuff that you can imagine. Both companies had agreed to shipping, so we've talked about that. We're gonna be able to ship our stuff and make sure that everybody gets their stuff in a timely fashion, no matter where you are in the world. You know, it's kind of hard being a one-man operation and handling all the shipping. You know, the Queen can attest to it. Is that I spend a lot of time in the room here prepping stuff, and our guest room, not our guest room, it's our sitting room. Sitting room is always just full of packages where she's about ready to kill me, sick or not. Huh? It's about the size of it. So, you know, being able to just go, okay, send this here, send this there, send this there. I mean, that's a huge weight off a one-man operation. And it is a one-man operation. Hope the vid with Chaz you mentioned the other way did not influence on your decision regarding. It may have. I'm not going to lie to you. It may have. Honestly, You know, I have some thoughts on him, but you know, I think maybe it's best I keep those to myself, whether they're good or bad. I got a lot of thoughts on a lot of people, but you know, I'm not gonna. I just think, how can I put this? Hold on, I'm just trying to get this soaring. Because I get yelled at by the queen a lot because I'm a shoot first and then think about what I said later guy. Right? And like I was going to say, okay, let's make sure we got that in there right. Yeah, we do. There we go. Well, that goes together pretty nicely. Yeah, I think he was being kind of snarky, but that's his big thing. Oh, hold on, I want to catch up on. I'm getting behind on questions, and I was trying to put this together. Give me a second here, and I'm sorry if I missed something that you people may have said. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I take it there's big changes coming for you. Yeah, there are some very big changes, and the changes are that I'm going to be able to do more for you guys. But the most important thing is the money that you donate is going to go more places. We're going to be able to help more people, and I think that's more important than any kind of fame or money I can make. All right, we're going to be exposed to a lot more things. You know, this whole Warhammer thing has opened a lot of doors for us, as well as okay, there we go. As well as, to be honest, you know, we're just having availability to do a lot of important things. Okay, hey, Big Bang, how are you? I'm sorry, missed the start of the stream. Are these from Silver Tower? No, this is from Shadows over Hemdall. Now listen, we're still going to be playing all types of games, Janice and I. We're still going to be doing a lot of the things that we always done, but our most important thing is this community. And I think that's what my decision's based on, is how I got a thumbs down, but you know something, you can piss off for all I care. That's the way I feel. If people aren't hating me, then I'm not doing my job, I guess. Those always aggravate me. Oh, well, you know something? The dog barked, so they must have gave me a thumbs down for that. There we go. Hope the vid that Chaz you mentioned the other day did not... Okay, I read that one. One should not take what being said in the segment that way. The segment is made to make people think regarding certain topics that get... Well, you know, you could be a fan of his, and that's fine. I'm not. That is what I meant. You said it better. I'm listening while working. Okay. That's the way I see it, at least. I think Chaz was being snarky. True. What video was that? Yeah, what are you guys talking about? So long as the solution to all the packaging is not emptying the nest. I don't understand what you mean by that, Nathaniel. Oh, you mean the patron nest? No, actually, we are in a position to do more things for more people, including you guys. You know, you guys have done so much and have been so kind that I'm going to be able to take care of you guys and take care of a lot of people. And right now, the thing I'm really focused on is that little girl. She's got to get a little more weight on. I've been in contact with the father. I don't even think the father knows I have a YouTube channel. I don't care. All right? He's, you know, so one of our guys came to us about it, and I've done something about it. And that's what I do. And I think that the same thing should be with you guys. Using a company shipping deal is pretty key. It was too much to do personal shipping. Yeah, and I missed a couple things, and I got them out. Thank God today, and you know, and that's on me. It's a one-man operation, and sometimes it does get too big. It really does. I hope that your channel keeps its family atmosphere. Nothing will change on the channel. What will change
is that we're going to be a little bit more professional. Not professional, but I mean, you're going to see better quality videos when we get the newer cameras. You're going to see the same content. You're going to see more content. You're going to see more of me in more places. Let's put it that way. And I think that's a good thing. But when it comes down to when it comes down to it, you know, what the real heartbeat of this channel is going to be is us sitting here and just doing what we do. Just sitting here, you know, having Janice and me argue over playing Lost Cities, for crying out loud. Tomorrow, I think we're going to redo Doom. Would everybody like to see a replay of that, only played all the way through? I feel like we owe that back to you, especially since we had to cut the last one short. All right, let's get this guy kind of up here. I really like these bases too for these heroes. So let's get this guy up. All right, just get him in there, and we've got to hold him for a little bit. The thing I you know, nothing's going to change. I mean, the only thing is that the thing that'll change is in the beginning you're going to see a bumper from a company, and at the end you're going to see a bumper from a company. You're going to see more variants of products. You're going to see more painting. You're going to see a higher quality of things. But you know, those Saturday nights when we're doing gaming events, you're still going to see all that stuff. You're going to still have those vlogs, and you know, you're going to hear dogs barking in the background. You're going to hear dogs drinking. You're going to hear people knocking on the door. Who's yelling this, that, and the other. But tomorrow, you know, we're going to do our Saturday gaming on Thursday, and we're going to play something. And I think since, you know, we had to cut last week short, you know, we'll make it up by doing Doom. All right, so far we've got, I love these guys. What are they, the Sigmar Marines they call them? You can no longer say award-winning that has never won an award because you got an award. Yeah, I did get an award. You know, the channel's not going, I know, I could see where, you know, getting a sponsorship, what? Oh, I can see where you would think, you know, getting a sponsorship, we're starting to get commercial or too big or whatever people want to call it. Hold on, I got to fix this. There we go. All right, there we go. But that's the farthest thing from the case. What it's doing is giving us an opportunity. They see all the help that we give people and all the things that we do for people, and you know, we're just getting more availability to do so. Hope to see Justin playing with you guys soon as well. Yeah, he's starting to find a good pattern, so hopefully we'll get him back. If not, you know, we'll just make do. You know, there are times that things change, unfortunately. That's just life. You know, sometimes we've got to change up what we do. And this may be one of those times, unfortunately, you know, where he's just too busy to do this with us, which is understandable. He's trying to start his own channel and have his own business. And I respect and understand that. But, you know, never say never around here. Oh boy, these guys, I mean, look at how many parts you get. Rob, have you seen the new D&D minis? They come pre-primed and the models look really good at $4 a pop. No, I haven't. I plan on taking a look at them. It's something that I will have an availability to do. So, you know, the nice thing is that we're going to have a chance to do a lot of really, really cool things. Will the new deal affect OMG Gaming at all? Yes, it will. It will. OMG Gaming will also be sponsored by the same company. Meaning, get ready to see the midget in whatever company t-shirt. I know you won't change because of the sponsorship. No, the sponsorship is just going to help this channel grow. Now, does it get too big? Well, I don't want to ever change the heart of what it is that we do. And the heart of what we do, and the basis and the thing that makes us so different is each one of you. And for me, I think that's what's important, is to keep that very homey quality that we like, that, you know, that at Saturday night, let me go over to my friend's house. And that's the kind of feel that we want to keep. I think if we lose that, we lose everything that we've ever tried to establish or do. And that's something that I don't want to happen. Now, here's the thing. Do I think I'm going, you know, there's a couple things. If I leave the Dice Tower, it's not that I want to leave. It's that if I'm not allowed to make videos there anymore, because I choose to go to one way, you know, how many people do I lose? And can the channel survive it? Well, you know, that's something you have to weigh. And then, of course, the stress of leaving a couple of really good friends of mine, and Sam and Z. And then if I stay, do I get lost in the mix? You know? And do I just, you know, do I find that I make a wrong decision? You know, it's really hard. It's a difficult choice. Because one way would be a better fit, and the other way is just a great fit because of the people that I'm involved with and the people I care about. So there's no easy choice here. It's not a matter of selling out. It's not about money, fame, or anything like that. If it was, I could have left a long time ago. Because I have neither. As a matter of fact, it's actually better if I stay. You know, more exposure on the Dice Tower. You know, if I wanted to look at it that way. But that's not the way I look at things. I never worried about fame. I only worried about teaching and doing things and helping people. And that's what made this channel from the start. Now I'm putting together one of these putrid Blight King things. And I have to say, they are pretty gross. Because I'm just looking at how this goes together right now. And I'm trying to figure which one I'm working on. Because they really don't show you a lot here. Alright, so this guy. Oh, that's not the guy. And this is where it gets time consuming. Where you're putting together a guy like this. That you have no idea how he goes together. Because there's like 15 different poses to the same guy. It's not like the old Warhammer Quest when you just got one pose for everybody. Wow. Putrid D, Putrid E. Okay, this is the guy I'm putting together right now. Alright. Looking forward for your thoughts and playthrough of Hammerall. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this as well. And so is Janice. Janice loves dungeon crawls, as you know. It's one of her favorite things. I suspect the community will not change much because of the sponsorship. I hope not. Hoping Justin would be able to develop his board game more. He looks to have a lot of potential, but understand his focus is on the goon right now. Yeah, it is right now. Hey Rob, sent you an email. Alright Jonathan, I will check it. Usually I check everything in the morning when I have some quiet time, and that's when I usually get a lot of email. Let's see if some... Well, hold on for a minute, guys. I think you're going to get Victoria for a moment. Enough.
Take them, please.
Vic, no, just go in front
I'll
of the
talk to
camera.
them.
Hello, everyone. I see we are putting together Warhammer Quest. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Sorry, my dad's outside talking to the sprinkler people. So I will try
Tell
my
them
best
how you would paint them.
to entertain you. If I were to paint this guy, he would be green. What are these? Putrid Blight Kings? This is the new version of Warhammer Quest. See, I've never played. Hello, Joe. How are you? Hey, Charles. Kabuki Kid. Hey, everybody. I played this game a long time ago, but I didn't even know that there was a new version. That's pretty cool. We missed ya on channel. Hey, Timon, what's up? More stream bombing. So it looks like he's got some of these guys put together already. There's a dwarf. It's like an engineer looking guy. That's pretty cool. This dude looks sinister. This wizard, acolyte looking guy. This dude looks sinister. He's not in focus. Hey, Espen, what's up? Sorry, I try my best to entertain knowing nothing about the subject matter here. These are almost like the guys from, oh geez, what was the game we were playing? I don't think it was it Warhammer Quest where we were going through the Warped Tower? Shadows over Hammerfall. So this must be an expansion pack, no? Let me see. This must be an expansion pack for the that Warped Tower version of Warhammer Quest that we were playing previously. Played it a couple months ago.
He's got 2 diaphragms put in for these.
This dude looks sick.
For the sprays in the garden.
So I don't know if these are the heroes or if some are heroes and some are villains, but they look really cool.
To the sock guy, we'll get the sock guy here early next week. I'll take care of that and we'll discuss it.
Okay, Dud, you should take over. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, no, just sit there for a second.
Okay,
Just
okay.
sit there for a second.
Tell us what you have been up to. How are the wife and kids? No, it is a standalone game. Is it a standalone game? So then,
Yeah, it is.
that's kind of weird because the other game came out, what, like a year ago? Maybe not even that long. Not too long ago that Warhammer game came out. That's kind of cool. It looks very similar to it. This Griffin Hound must be a companion of someone's.
You're so pretty. You're such a pretty puppy.
I've been good, Charles. I've been good. I've been keeping up with school. I've been playing a couple games for the PC. Conan Exiles. I've been playing World of Warcraft a little bit still. Not as much as I used to. I've been playing Conan Exiles for the PC quite a bit lately. That game is a lot of fun if you guys like survival games. I would recommend checking it out. So I'm trying to determine if this guy is a hero,
Who?
like a main character, the Putrid Blight King.
No, they're bad guys.
They're bad guys?
Yes.
Here you
They're
go.
plague warriors. Remember them?
Yeah. So this is a standalone game?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But the Cursed Tower came out just like a year ago.
Yeah. Well, this is another part to it. Only this time with this,
Mm-hmm.
you get a you have one person that's a dungeon master.
Yeah.
It has a dungeon shield and all that.
Mm-hmm.
What they're doing is adding on to the story because you can't play it all at once.
That's cool.
I mean, once you play the other one, that's it.
You're done, right?
Yeah, this one, it's a little bit different, and I think they're going to keep coming out with these every year,
That's cool.
according.
All right, see you, everybody.
All right, Justin said goodbye. Guys, I'm sorry about that, but I'll run a little bit longer, so I'll go another 20 minutes to make it up for you guys. So we were talking about. Okay, you were talking about Justin. Justin, you should play 7 Days to Die. I told him, but he just got a new PC in, and he's working on getting it running so he doesn't have any of those drop-offs and can run the graphics a lot better for that. So he's excited about that. He's working on it today. And sorry about that, but we finally got our sprinklers fixed, so the Queen's happy, and that's all that matters in life. Because if she's happy, then I am happy as well. So let's take a look here. Let's get going. Hey Rob, I don't see the picture I sent on the wall. Do you remember if you got it or not? I sent it during the Queen's sickness. I'm pretty sure you're up there. We'll do a scan. Drew, send it again just to make sure, because it might be, you might have one. Were you with your girlfriend? Or were you... do me a favor, just send it again, and I'll double check. Because I just put up some new pictures today. And I've been having some weird things with my email, which is weird. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, so let's get back and let's try to figure out what we're going to do with this guy. Because he's pretty big and pretty nasty, to be honest. Boy, what a mess today.
What a crazy day!
Well, you're trying to do a stream and then, the call of the wild. But, you see, those are the things that'll never go away. Happy wife, happy life. You said it, brother.
Mm-hmm. You remember that?
Dogs want their own channel. Robert, probably. Doesn't everybody want their own channel? Yeah, with my wife. Yeah, that's the one that I had a problem printing, and I made mention of it on a vlog, and I never got back. I think that's the one I had a problem printing. If you could just send it again, but put it in a little bit smaller format, because every time I would print it, all I would do is get your guys' chest, which was not good. Alright, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what to put on this dude. Well, you could put just about anything on them. Alright, let's mess around here. I've got to look at this book and see how this all pans out. Alright, first off, you're hungry? Then eat, girl. Alright, so, well, we could put the crab, okay, alright, I got it. Actually, they do a pretty nice job of telling you. They give you so many extra bits, it's like ridiculous. So I could put that on them. I have hay fever. Well, that's not good. Alright. I can go with a plague sword. I can go with the big axe. Oh boy. The choices are just overwhelming. Wow, this is that's the other thing about this. If you're somebody that just wants to get it together and start playing, well, it's not really that easy sometimes. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, let's start with his head. Let's just get his head on, right? That's the easiest thing to do. There we go. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, one-man operation isn't the easiest thing sometimes. But we're getting there, and that's why we're going to be making a lot of really cool changes. They're going to benefit everybody. I mean, we're going to have a better... You haven't given up on Quest of Dungeons, have you? No. Quest of Dungeons. Oh, yeah, I want to give up on it. Matter of fact, I may do it tonight for a little bit. I was thinking about doing it. I think you can change the size of the picture when you print. Yeah, I think I kept on screwing it up. Oh, God. And dropping guys. Alright. I've got to change the name of this from Putting Together Warhammer Quest to just Hangout. Because this really wasn't the way I intended it. How many metal minis total are there in the game box? I think there's 46 to be exact. Boy, I really don't like that. 46. Pretty sure. Huh. These guys are going to be a pain. I hate when they do the million pieces thing. Well, I can kind of have this like disgusting arm thing. I kind of like that because I try a lot of times, especially when I'm painting things for, you know, like I'm going to paint this and I'm going to paint it for the channel, of course. So, you know, you're going to do your little walkthrough, and I try to find things that I can teach more than what looks cool. And, you know, I try to look at it that everybody's a beginner. And, you know, maybe I don't have to look at it that way sometimes, but I really try to. Okay, so that comes in front of him like that. I kind of like that. Alright, let's go with that. So we're going to put a little glue there. Somebody asked a question about a glue and then the dogs bark, and I think it went flying. So if you want to ask that question again, please do. I'm sorry if I missed it. I really do try to answer every question possible. I like hanging out. Hi all. Hey James. I can't wait until you review Shadow War Armageddon. I think GW's getting my money again. I talked to Sam today, a matter of fact, and Sam got his copy in, and he says it's massive. And I was thinking of doing something with the with my airbrush finally. I think this is a perfect excuse to do it, and I think you guys will really like what I've got planned. How's that? Alright, so let's put this guy down for a minute and try to cut out some more of these pieces. Just got to figure out. Oh, there's his leg. See, usually I cut everything out, but I'm kind of, because there's so much, kind of trying to piece it together a little bit. Try to figure out what I want to do, how I want to do it. Okay, that means this goes here, that goes there, and that goes there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to change the name of this. Because we're just kind of, we're just hanging out. Just another day doing whatever. Boy, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so that leg would go, where would it go? Here? Yes, it would. There we go. Okay, so this other one, they don't make this easy sometimes. Some things go together really, really well. It's just when you have multiple sprues of things, it can be a bit overwhelming at times. Alright, so that. Okay, well, we could do that too. Alright, that makes sense to me. So here's the way this will go. Oh, hold on. Time for my weekly gaming session. See you all later. Have a great day. Best wishes to the family. Thank you, Drew. Espen asked Rob, could you please tell us a bit about the difference between glue and cement? Cement takes longer to dry. Glue, well, they both. It depends on cement. Cement takes something and makes a very hard undercoating. Glue bonds it together. So cement is something that holds things together. Glue melts things together. I think that's what it was. Yes, I think I got that right. I invested into a lot into Mannix Drop Zone, so I am sure I will buy Shadow Wars unless it looks different enough, though. Let me ask you something about a Dead Zone. I have the latest version. I got it at Gen Con. We just never got to it. But I have to ask you, can you make your guys better? Can your guys level up and get skills? And that's a big question I have. If it does, then that is pretty interesting. If it doesn't, then I'll tell you what. Wait till you play Necromunda. For those of you that have never played, well, it's not Necromunda. They called it something else. But basically, it's Necromunda. Because it's an old favorite of mine, that's for sure. Alright, let's put the shoulder pad on. So we get ups. You have thick fingers like mine, it's kind of not that easy. There we go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on. And this is why you always have a pair of tweezers with you. What the heck? Alright, I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. Oh, no wonder why. Picked the wrong one. See, the things don't look right, so you got to kind of try to figure it out, which is okay. I want your review because you talk about price point and also how it compares to old Necromunda. Sam's a great guy, but tends to be long-winded on his reviews, in my opinion. Well, thank you, Charles. Yes, the camp has a campaign mode. It was a remake of the old Necromunda before GW is doing a real meat remake. Really, I didn't know that, and I have all of it. Doggone it. Maybe I should go check that out too. Shows you what I got. If you ever saw what you don't want to see what I have. What do you think? Huh? Oh. It better be. Okay, there we go. And there we go. I think we got it. Boy, what a pain in the neck. Oh boy. Let's see here. There we go. All right. I always get sidetracked when I start talking about anything. But, you know, we've done a lot of good on this channel, and I'm very thankful for everything that we've done and all the people that we helped. And I have you guys to thank for it. Alright, let's let him dry for a few minutes. Because I just got that pad on, which, what a pain in the neck there. Alright, let me go back here. I'm losing control of this thing. Alright. Not to beat a dead horse, but another thing I didn't like about Chaz's video was the fact that it didn't seem he was knocking miniature games for no good. That he was knocking miniature games for no reason. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about this. What? No? Oh, God. Tammy, I'm going to talk. I'll tell you what. The thing that got me about that whole thing, okay, and it really kind of annoyed me, is somebody wrote something in the questions, and he didn't even know that the game had gone on for some game had gone on for a while. He goes, "Oh, really? That's good information." So, what he likes to do is go for shock value, try to be funny and cutesy. That's fine. That's fine. If that's your shtick, good. Stick with it. Okay? But when you start taking shots at things that you don't know anything about, Kingdom Death Monster, anything to do with miniatures, sometimes being sticky and cute really doesn't cut it. Okay? And you come off stupid. And that's my thought about it. I think if you look at the comments when somebody corrected him on like 3 different things, he goes, "Oh, I didn't know that." So why are you commenting on it if you don't know anything about it? Make sure you know what you're talking about. There you go. That was the light version. Just because you don't like a specific type of game doesn't mean you should disrespect a whole group of gamers. Very true. I found Rob by chance. He made such a difference in my life here in the UK. Rarely call someone a friend, which I try to call you all my friends. My job prevented that. I retired due to ill health. I met so many friends here, which is the whole point of this channel. I never thought I would paint again due to illness. Rob showed me I can. I mail him all the time. Forgive me, brother. It's okay. I read every one of them, and he keeps my spirits up. I often choose to sit and not chat, and just enjoy what's happening. And more often, I can't watch live, but today I feel I need to say these things. Bless you all, and no matter what happens with the channels, I know in my heart, Rob and the Oren tribe, you won't change. No, we won't. I will be happy when I get this all settled so we can move on and get back to what matters, our amazing community. Thanks for reading this and ramble, folks. Thanks, Mandy. Nice sentiment, Alan. So everybody have fun, Rob. Thank you, Sue. Alan, thanks, Alan, for the kind words. The community here is really special. I'd like to think that. You had control of this at some point. Haha, mad respect for you. Chaz got a lot of flack from the KDM community because he mouthed off about Kickstarter without doing his research. Remember, it's about being cute and funny and whimsical and things like that instead of helping and making a difference and being somebody that can do something positive with all your fame. Let's go back down to the table. Enough looking at me. Ugh. Yeah, can't wait for the new camera. Alright, so let's get back to work here. Alright, so we got this guy with the creepy arm and this. Evening all, I'm Rob. Hey Craig. Please don't judge us today. We're working on a bad camera and I'm just trying to glue together some Warhammer Quest stuff. What time is it? 1:14. We'll go a little bit longer because we got interrupted by the sprinkler guy, who has to come back tomorrow, so I've got to make sure that he comes back not when Janice and I are playing in the middle of a game. Or else you'll get Janice for 20 minutes, but Janice will talk your ears off. And that's what she does. And some of these things, you just wish they, alright, just give us the whole egg. Give us the bottom and the top to squeeze together. We'll be okay with it, really. But some people will really like the modeling aspect. You get 3 hobbies in one in this one. How long would you say it takes to assemble this whole set? I'll probably say longer than it would for me to paint it. It'll probably take me a good 2.5 hours. I mean, we've already been on an hour, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys done. 6 with this one. After I put his thing on. Jeez.
Hold on, let's put him down now that we got his leg on. And I want to see if this goes with this, which I don't think it does. So I've got to go back to this thing and start cutting things out. And try to find out what's going to work. I'm not too sure. No, okay, I could put that there. Somehow that doesn't go there. So what goes there? Okay, I can put that on. Okay, there we go. I like that. I'll go with it. I was going to go sword. I'll go sword on the other guy. Alright, there we go. Once you get in a pattern, you're okay. But the problem is getting that pattern, finding that loop. Alright. I think that goes there. And let's just make sure that we can get this in here. Okay, that's how that goes. I always try to piece together first. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We got a bunch of things going on here. Evening all. It looks like a lot of small bits. Some of them are small bits. Other of them you can just burn right through. Part of the Frost Gray folio, Nick Kickstarter, was sprues of barbarian minis that look like a lot of those sprues. It has multiple arms, weapons, head choices, and looks a little daunting. I will try to put a few together tonight after watching this. Yeah, it is a little daunting. And that's why I do some of these things, so you guys don't have to. Well, so you can see my struggles. Rob, have you checked out the Academy Games 878 Viking Kickstarter? Awesome. Yeah, I saw it today. I got an email about it, and I have to tell you, anything Academy Games does, it's a home run for me. We really had a lot of fun with some of their games. I mean, really had a lot of fun. That Mare Nostrum was great. Charles, see you later, my friend. And Charles, we're going back to Gloomhaven as soon as we get back. As a matter of fact, that Monday. Well, actually, it's kind of hard with this having to use this other camera since the replacement or the temp doesn't work. So we have to use the little one here. We'll do the best we can. We'll figure it out. Huh? Okay, there we go. But Sean has done so much for us and spoiled us. I have to say thank you to him. All right. There we go. All right. Another guy done. So we'll just have to put. Well, it looks like we can put. All right. Okay. I got to hold this for a minute till it dries. So I will talk for a little bit, but I see where I can slip something in there I didn't have on there before. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So let's cut that out. I can do that. I can do that too. Let me see here. No, I'm going to go that way. There we go. I'm going to put another shoulder pad on them. Because they should have like jacked up shoulder pads. Why don't you paint the parts before gluing it together first? I don't know, I just like doing it the other way around. I wish I can tell you, I just, for some reason, I put it all together. Sometimes when you paint it first, it's a little bit harder. Especially since you got to put glue on it afterwards. Oops. I just do it my way. Like I said, my way isn't always the right way. Sometimes it's not even close. Alright, let's try it this way. Yeah, that doesn't go on there good either. Huh. I'll figure it out. Let's let this hand dry though. That's a big concern. Wow, those guys are going to take a while. That's for sure. Let's take a look at another guy while we're here. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There's a lot of parts. This is a daunting exercise here. There we go. There's a lot of things going on here. Boy, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. All right. Have you... Oh, okay. Let's see. I was a little hesitant about 878. I generally don't like having to move around a lot of small pieces and did not find the sculpts compelling. I can go with that. Second chance at Gloomhaven Kickstarter Monday the 3rd. That's cool. Joe, me too, as well as Rising Sun. Can't wait for both to hit the door. Yeah, got a year and change to wait. Have you ever accidentally switched left and right limbs? Yes, I have. Trying to come up with the money for Rising Sun. It looks amazing. Anything that Mr. Lang does is amazing. We actually got to play that at BGG Con. We had a great time with it. Alright, let's go up here after this little hangout session that we had. I've got my headset on. I'll take a few more questions and then we're going to call it an evening. And tomorrow we're going to try to set this up a certain way. We're going to have to use this little webcam and try to get some of these things done. I'm going to keep working on these guys for a while and see if we can get a good amount of this, because I want to start painting this. Next week I have a big surprise for you guys. We are going to start painting Rune Wars. I'm going to be painting that probably, I want to say Tuesday after the drawing. We're going to start, and I don't know if I should do it live. I'm thinking of doing it live, but I'm thinking of maybe painting that by painting by numbers, where we can bang out like a whole bunch of them, and then we'll finish the rest live, because then you can follow. You can use one to follow along with, and the other basically to take in. Just hang out and paint at the same time. And since we're doing pretty good with all our stuff, I think that's the way to go. Let's see. Tony, do you know if the new Gloomhaven Kickstarter is going to offer a standee version or just a miniature version this time? That's from Robert, so if you can answer that, that would be nice. Okay, I think I figured this out. Jeez, there's a lot of little pieces to this thing. Just for this one guy. Thank God there's only like 5 of them, 10 of them. They're not too bad to paint. They look like there's a lot to them, but it's mostly that putrid color with a lot of really good wash. And we'll get these guys jacked up. That's not a worry there. We'll definitely get them jacked up. Alright. And new dials. Huh? Oh, they're going to have the dials in there? Yeah, those dials were kind of cool. Alright. There we go. Let's see if we can... Let me just finish this one thing I'm working on. But, like I said, I will answer any questions that you have while we can. So if you got something for me before we leave, and I got to change the name.
the queen.
Get up there.
Okay. So, I'm sorry this was such a disaster, but tomorrow will be actually a lot better if you guys join us. Seemed that everything that can go wrong on a live feed went wrong pretty much. And this was just supposed to be a simple, okay, this is how you glue this together, and let's have some fun kind of thing. And it turned out to be, hey, this is totally how you have a sprinkler guy show up, and dogs bark in the background, and camera not work. You know, that Logitech, we had gotten the Logitech temporary. But we went to our old Logitech, which hopefully will sustain us until we can get everything situated. Just trying to figure this out. And are they all right? Okay. It sounds like you're killing them, Tam.
Oh. Trying to get the spotlight.
Hi Rob, I'm beginning in painting hobby. What brushes do you suggest? If you got a Hobby Lobby near you, I suggest that maybe you go get some of those basic. They have some of the nice nylon packs. They're good for beginning. I use them all the time, and they seem to really work for me. Also, they have the Master Touch. It's a little bit more expensive, but a lot of times they run them at 40% off. Get a couple of small detail brushes, and you'll be fine. You can get a package of like $7 that'll come with a whole different. And look inside. You'll have some bigger brushes, some good coverage brushes, and then you'll have some detail brushes in there. But then go get yourself a really good detail brush, and I think that you'll be off to a great start there. Question: am I a dumb anus for using tester paints on my minis? No, if that's what you feel comfortable with, why would you feel otherwise? They all work. If you want, if you're using, I believe the Testors Master Series, they're not that bad. It's just they take a lot longer to dry. That's the only difference. All right. Good to hear the Queen laugh. Yeah, she's laughing a little bit. She's about 80%. She has her good days and her bad days. Mini version, but will opt by the standees. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so anyways, look for Rune Wars next week. We'll be doing the miniature game next week. We're going to paint it here. We're going to do it all within a couple of days, not months and months. And then we'll give it a good crack, and we'll see what you guys think. I think I covered everything. We'll have a couple already made videos for you tomorrow. And I think you guys said everything, so I think we'll leave it at that. So, until next time, I'm Rob Oren. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for everything. We've got a lot going on this week, and especially next week. Next week when things get back to normal. We'll talk to you soon.